morning. We are in the studio. We moved our couch in here. So, couch in the studio. Very nice. And in front of me you see more stock of t-shirts. You may recall in my last vlog, I was talking about, I was like, oh, I was printing. It is me printing. And I'm like, these are the shirts that are going to go on my store. Wrong. Incorrect. I sold most of those shirts at the last 2 to 3 markets that I've been at. I have a couple left. So that was a happy accident. So this is my next run of stock, and I am so determined that I'm actually going to get these shirts on the online store. In order to do that, I need to print the shirts. I need to tag the shirts because each shirt needs to have like its own unique tag system so that I can both bring it to markets and sell it and have it on the online store. And when it sells, if it sells at a market, I need to have a little tag that says, shirt T1 was sold. I can take it off of the online store. So I need to tag the inventory, measure the shirts, take pictures of the shirts, and also print the shirts. Will I get that done today? Unlikely, but we're gonna give it our best shot because I really want to get these. I really want to get these shirts on the online store. I really want my friends back in Ottawa who have been watching me make shirts be able to get them, even though I am in Toronto right now. Though I am coming back to Ottawa mid-May. It will have long passed by the time this here guy comes out. But yeah, I will be in Ottawa for a little bit, but I want my Ottawa pals to be able to get the cool stuff that I'm making because I think it's pretty neat and I love them, and yeah. Anyways, okay, here's my haul. Thank you to my neighbor. My neighbor is moving, and so I got to go raid her closet and get a bunch of really nice plus size things, which I'm very excited about. It's really fucking hard to find plus sizes secondhand. I mean, I knew this already as a plus size person who buys mostly secondhand. But yeah, so I'm gonna figure out what to do about that. But for now, I am coveting any plus size thing that I can find. Which I guess this is to say, if you're watching this and you are plus size and you have blank shirts that you either no longer want or that you want art printed on, you should message me and I will print on a shirt for you. Or you can just give me a shirt that you don't want anymore and I will print on it and I will sell it to somebody who does want. Yeah. So that's an open thing. If you want to help me out, you can do that. Thank you to my neighbor for giving me these. I'm so excited. There's also a dress in here, which I'm really excited about, and I'm going to print on the dress. And that fucks. I'm really, really excited about that. So, yeah, let's get cracking and see what we can get done today. Oh, hell yeah. This is the dress. Long sleeve 2XL dress. I'm very excited about that. Okay, you probably can't see the piles, but I made giant piles of clothes on the floor, separated into light colored things that I can print dye trying on, dark colored things that I can print good girl on, middle things that I could maybe print either on that I have to decide, and sweaters, dark sweaters. So, got some big old piles of clothes. Let's see how many we can print. Hello, welcome to the floor. We're getting ready to print. We're starting with good girl. I will do dye trying after. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the clothes. I'm gonna use this masking tape and Sharpie to tag it. I'm thinking like T1, T2, S, like T for t-shirt, S for sweater, and we're going to see if that is anything. We're going to see if that works. We're going to see if that does what we needed to do. And I'm going to print the shirts, see how many we get through, and yeah, let's give her a go, shall we? First print of the day. Look at her. So happy. All right, I printed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. I printed 11 new shirts. And my screen kind of started getting clogged. I don't know what it is about working with white ink, but I find it clogs up the screen real fast. So, got through 11 new shirts. Gonna go wash my screen out. Let that dry. Maybe take a little break. Come back in. Tag the shirts that I already have printed while the other ones dry. Maybe photograph and measure them. And then come back for round 2 of printing. I think I'm probably going to swap to die trying next because I've got quite a few good girl shirts. So run through a few die tryings and then see where we're at after that. All right. Good morning. It is the next day. I'm probably wearing the same clothes. It's been one of those weeks. Yesterday I got through 11 shirts, and then I also tagged, photographed, edited the photographs, and created a little spreadsheet in Notion of all the shirts that I had done. So that's going to be great for the online store. Today, I'm going to try and get through as many more shirts as possible with the hope, fingers crossed, that can be the batch that I bring to the market, or I'll bring all of it to the market. I haven't really decided yet. But yeah, I'm going to start with die trying today because I have a ton of good girl shirts. So really, all I really need are some more die tryings. I'm really excited because I get to try my new screen printing ink today. This is the Pitch Black. I am excited. It's the Green Galaxy branded ink. This is a water-based black ink. I've usually only ever used Speedball because that's just what I had on hand. So I'm really excited to have actually bought a new and specific screen printing ink from a local supplier. So I'm excited about that. We're going to give it a go. We're going to see how it goes through the screen, see how the clothes turn out, and then, yeah, we'll just be rocking through a bunch of screen printing. So enjoy. Oh, this ink is so much smoother than the... Wow, so smooth. Okay. Let's see. Oh, too much ink. Yeah, way too much ink. Okay. Well, can't win them all. There's a misprint. All right, we are gonna try again We're gonna try and do this in one swipe because that definitely felt like way too much fucking ink on that last one. All right, hope for the best. Oh, that's better. Okay, we have printed shirts, we've cleaned out the screen. Now it is time for heat setting. So I am going to be heat setting my shirts. They're down there in the bag. I don't have a ironing board anymore, so this is a bunch of towels stacked on a table, my iron. I have to heat press these for 4 minutes each to properly heat set it on the highest setting on this iron. So I'm gonna get a piece of parchment because you put a parchment between the iron and the shirt. I am gonna do that. I'm gonna iron my shirts. I'm gonna watch some YouTube, and I'm just gonna hang out until I've got all of these heat pressed. This is gonna take a hot second. Hi, Juniper. So enjoy. Okay, I'm here. I got my iron. She's cooking. She's hot. I got my clothes. I have a piece of parchment. I got YouTube. So let's do this. Good morning. So today I am working on a little teeny tiny freelance project, and I thought I'd kind of bring you along with me. So today I'm working on a product label for a small cafe out in Russell, Ontario called Cafe Bon Vivant. And I'm very excited. This product label has something that I love personally, which is dinosaurs. The cafe has these little like gold painted dinosaurs around, and I love dinosaurs. I love dinosaurs so much, in fact, that I have a ginormous book about dinosaurs. And did I ever think that I was going to get to crack this out for work? No. But I'm very excited that I am, in fact, going to crack this out for work today. So I'm thinking of like a, you know what? Let me get my sketchbook. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm thinking of like this tiny little crest here with a little triceratops on both sides, and then kind of like a brachiosaurus type deal around a cup of coffee and the Cafe Bon Vivant. This is kind of based on what the client sent me as like her little sketch. So I'm gonna work from that and my handy dandy book of dinosaurs. I'm thinking maybe this guy looks really cool. It's got like this kind of thing. Maybe not. We'll see. So I'm just gonna work from some of these, and I'm gonna try and kind of make a little like lockup of mostly that important part, and then I will like build out the rest of the label
around that. But that's kind of like the most important visual piece. So I want to focus on that mostly. And then I'll be able to wrap that up, send that off to her, see how she feels about it, and then we can go from there. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing today. All right, let's see. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. Hopefully you can, and all will be well. But I'm basically going to be taking what I did here, which is like this little sort of concept, and I'm going to try and kind of expand on that on digital so that I can like start working with it a little bit more. So I'll kind of like do another sketch page like I've done here, but I'll start working out a little bit more of the details. So for the good coffee cup, I want something kind of cute, so I'm gonna go for like this more scoopy shaped. That's the technical term for it. Right now I'm just trying to like play around. I'm not trying to be too precious. Long neck. And the thing about these guys is they've got kind of like these tall heads, and then these just little teeny tiny heads on long necks. Shape. Now that's not so bad. That's not the worst. Back to my tome here. I really like this guy. Just like that. That's really cool. I like that. That's cute. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm really happy. I think this is like a really good start. So I'm gonna group all these layers together so that I can move this as one piece. And now I'm gonna kind of keep playing from here. And yeah, this is 20 minutes of footage, so I don't know how much of this is going to make it into the vlog, but this was fun. I hope this was anything for you. Yeah. I'm going to go back to work, and we'll see where we end up in like an hour or two. All right. We've spent the last little bit just noodling around on this here little product label, and I have a composition that I think I feel pretty good about, so I'm going to send that off to the client and see if she likes it, see if she's into it. I will show you what I've kind of put together. Yeah, I'll show you. So this is what we worked on, just like our little guys up here, and then I just added some of the text that needs to be on it and some of the color samples that the client sent me. I added in this orange. I don't know if she'll like the orange. Maybe she won't like the orange. But anyways, it's got kind of a dinosaur archaeological color scheme vibe going here, and I kind of like it. So yeah, gonna send this off to her, see how she feels about it. And then if she likes how this turned out and how all this turned out, then I will start rendering this into like whatever style we actually end up going for. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. All in all, good freelance working session. All right, I sent off my design. For some reason, every single time I send something off to a client, I immediately am like, wow, that's like the worst thing I've ever done. I know this is not true. I know this is just my brain. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna go eat lunch and not think about that. Anyways, if you struggle with the same thing, you are not alone. Good morning. I'm back from Ottawa. Got back a few days ago. I was just taking some time off to relax. And today I am sorting my shirt inventory. I big brained. I had this whole system planned where I was like, okay, everything has a SKU like that I've like personally like written out, and the SKU is on the t-shirt, and then when I sell the t-shirt I take the SKU off, stick it like it's like masking tape, stick it on the thing, then I have a list of what I've sold and I can update that on my site. Guess who did not take the SKUs off the shirts when they were selling them at the market? This fucking guy. So now I'm reverse engineering and I'm just going through. I have my product list up on Squarespace behind me. I've got my packed up shirts, and I'm basically just going to individually go through each one, see what I have, reference that list, and then put the rest of them as out of stock. So, listen, we tried. We tried to do it good, but alas, we did not. So, we'll see how long this takes. Wish me luck. Okay, that only took like 5 minutes. That was great. I went through, I got all my shirts redone. You can see them all here, nicey nice. And then I just checked off which ones I actually have. So now I can go and I can re-edit the stock for all the ones that I don't have checked off. So, success. Wonderful. We can do this. Though it looks like I got rid of like so much of my stock at this market, I actually wasn't expecting to sell so many shirts. That now I'm kind of like, shit. I think I need to print some shirts. So I might have to do a little bit of shirt printing on Friday. Today, tomorrow, or Friday are the days that I have available to screen print. So we'll see when that gets done. Anyways, for now I'm just going to update all of this stock, and because I have a post coming out at like 5 p.m. tonight about it, so that people can still buy shirts if they want to. And I gotta go check and see if my mailers for the shirts have come in, because I bought some like biodegradable shirt mailers, and I have 2 shirt orders that were online that weren't pick up at the market that I have to send out. So yeah, we'll do that. Bye. Hello. We're back on the floor of the studio. This time in a different orientation. I realize I have this like beautiful wall behind me that I made because I really like it, and it's my collection of a bunch of art, including like some of my art and a bunch of my friends' art. It's nice. I like it. Yeah, and I'm like, why am I doing it this way where you can't see any of that when I could do it this way? Anyways, I did a little studio tidy. Updating the stock on the store made me realize that I really need some more shirts because I have a market on Saturday. So we speed tidied the room a little because it always gets a little hectic right before a market, which was last Friday, and now I'm about to make it hectic again for the market on Saturday. So yeah, I just figured we'd run through a few of both designs and see where we get today, and then I'll, while those are drying, I'll go make myself some lunch. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Oh, okay, it will be time to clean up the screen and then do my next run of die tryings, and then we will be done that work for today. Guess who accidentally left the door to the studio open last night? This guy. And this, my friends, is why we do not let the cats in the studio. So, great way to start the day. I'm gonna clean this up and then we can get rockin'. Oh my god. Is any of this savable? Oh. Yay! It's clean. Alright. We've cleaned. And I turned the fan off so the sound should be better. Yeah, I printed 11 shirts yesterday and now they're all dry. So today it's heat setting time. Welcome to the DIY heat sealing setup. I decided to do it out here because I don't want to sit on the floor. These old bones. All right, we've done it. I've got a big old stack of heat pressed shirts. I spent the whole time just watching other artists' vlogs while I was doing it. It was lovely. It was great. And now I have a little bit of time. It's about 11 a.m. And I realized that I sat down and made a list of everything that needed to get done this week. And for some reason, I forgot that I took Monday off. And so I was like, today's certainly Wednesday. And then I was like, hold on a minute. It's definitely not Wednesday. Today is definitely Thursday. So yeah, today is Thursday. And that means that today and tomorrow are the last 2 days I have to get ready for this market that I have on Saturday. And so, yeah, I think I'm going to take some photos of these shirts and tag them, get them in my little Notion file where I'm keeping track of all of the shirts that I'm making. Because then a lot of that is out of the way and done. And then we'll see what time it is after, because I have like an afternoon full of like appointments and meetings that I can't so I can't like just be like working through that. Yeah, so we'll see what we get done, and maybe by the end of this we'll have more shirts restocked on the shop, which at this point I think this vlog is going to include like 2 of these where I've like restocked shirts. So will I show you this twice? I don't know. But maybe, I don't know, maybe y'all want to see the repetitive nature of doing this as a job. So, yeah, let's give her. Welcome to my bedroom / living room / the corner where I hang my shirts and take photos of them. So I'm just gonna clear this spot up, get it ready. Basically, my setup: laptop on the bed, clothes there, phone will be in my hands. I take a picture of the shirt, I turn around, I add it to my little sheet, including like I take like texture notes so that like I don't know, I just like I feel the fabric. It's like, is this stiff? Is it starchy? Is it stretchy? Is it, just so that people get a better idea of what they're getting, especially since I don't buy like one stock of shirts that are all like gonna look the same and feel the same and be the same. Everything is different, so I try and just kind of like take some notes that are helpful for people when they're shopping online. And then I tag it, give it a little SKU number, and we go from there. So I'm gonna let you watch me set that up, but then I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need the phone so I can take the pictures. Anyways, that's what we're gonna do. All right, that's what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna clean this corner a little bit because it's also laundry corner. All right, laptop
here. Stack of shirts. I'm gonna sit on the table over here. Actually, I'm not gonna sit on the table because the cat's gonna get on them. I'm gonna throw them on my laundry rack, which is right here. And now the space is clear. This is all nice. I'll be able to hang with one of these. Get these guys hung up one at a time. And then we'll say that. Just like that. Hang the shirt, photograph the shirt. Then I gotta go to my desk and edit all of the photos. So I just like crop out the backgrounds. So that's just shirt. And yeah, let's get started on that. But I am gonna need this phone, so bye. In case you're interested, this is my little shirt thing. I have my measurements. I've got my explanation of the shirt. I sometimes will link to the photo that I've taken and then whether I've uploaded it to the shop. So yeah, I'm about to go do all this. All right, my stack of teas is all done. Now it's just getting those teas on the online store and updating my social media post for tomorrow to promote that there's been a restock. All right, can we do that in time? We'll see. We'll see what we get done. Good morning. Welcome to my bed office. I'm still wearing yesterday's clothes. I woke up in the middle of the night to an email from the organizer for the market that I'm supposed to be at tomorrow saying that, oh no, it's raining on Saturday. And so there's not going to be a market outside. The cats are... Do you hear the cats? They found something and decided it's time to play. Anyways, no market outside on Saturday. Maybe they're gonna move it inside the 519. But I don't have any information on that yet, and it is the day before the market. So I'm trying not to freak out, trying not to panic, trying not to be like, oh god, the money that I had planned for groceries next week is not gonna be here. So I'm working from bed. I'm going to apply for some other markets. I'm gonna apply. I saw there's a really cute shop in Kitchener that's looking for vendors in their shop. So I am just gonna sit here on my laptop, try to relax, and work through some applications so that I can not panic. Interruption because my wife called me, but I'm back. Anyways, I have just applied for a couple things, got a confirmation from the market runner that the market is being moved inside. Today I was going to print a bunch of small prints to restock what I sold at the market last weekend, but with the rain and the market moving inside, I'm actually thinking I'm just gonna bring my new stock of shirts. I don't need to do a whole bunch of restocking because I don't expect this market to be very busy. So the stock that I have should probably be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna go help my neighbor out really quick, and then I'm gonna come back, take the dog out for a pee, and then just relax for a little bit. Anyways,
Is that anything? Is this anything? Who can say? Anyways, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Let's get at it. All right, y'all. I read some cards. I journaled a bit. And the cards basically said, girl, get up. And so I decided to take a couple of admin tasks that have been sitting for a hot second that have to do with money and just get them done. So I've had two platforms, Payoneer and Squarespace, that have basically been holding a little bit of my money hostage until I figured out administrative stuff. So for Payoneer, I had to go and upload my ID onto the website in order to access my money from Patreon. So that's going to give me $215-ish. And then I had $140 from shirt sales that on my Squarespace site last week. That was about $140 worth of sales. And Squarespace was also holding that hostage until I set up their payment gateway, which they use Plaid for, and Plaid doesn't support my credit union. So I had to get on the email thread with their support and go back and forth with them until they were like, oh, right, we'll just manually set you up. And I'm like, we should just have this setting already. If Squarespace is built on top of Stripe, which it probably is, they have all this functionality. You could just do. Anyways, tech brain sometimes turns on and I don't like her. So, but yeah, so I just went and got those two things sorted out, which means that in the next couple of days, sometime probably mid next week, I will have some money in my bank account. And so it doesn't matter how this market goes, I have a bit of money that I can do stuff with. I can get some groceries, I can do the things that I need to do and not worry. So, yay, getting up and doing things. It's all gonna be fine. Everything is fine. Anyways, we love the tarot. We love the journaling. We love being told with love to girl, get up. Stop freaking out. And yeah, so I'm gonna go, I think I'm gonna listen to the Astrology of the Week podcast by Chani, which is one of my favorite weekly podcasts, and have a shower. And yeah, and then maybe do some chores. So maybe I'll film that, maybe I won't. Anyways, you can do this. Yes, you on the other side of the camera watching this right now. Whatever it is, you can do it. Everything is gonna be okay. Girl, get up. Oh. We're showered. We're clean. I love when we do that. Also, I can't prove it because the boiler room is locked in the basement, but I think that my landlord is turning the hot water off on certain hours, on certain times of day, because he's a landlord. Landlord's gonna landlord. That is illegal to do, by the way, if your landlord is ever turning off your hot water at certain times. Not legal. Not allowed to do that. But I can't really prove that he's doing it, other than the fact that often in the middle of the day, in the afternoons, early afternoons, if I need to use the hot water, there's no hot water. So, and I know it's not that we're all just home and using a lot of hot water, because I know for a fact that I'm one of the few people who's here all day because I work from home, and people be going to work and leaving. And also, one of our neighbors is away for several months, so it's everyone is not up here using the hot water at this point. It's just not working. So, can't prove it. This is my conspiracy. This is my apartment conspiracy theory. But anyways, I had a cold shower. It was fine. And now I go get some clean clothes on and we continue on with our day. Also, top surgery check. I'm always so happy every time I see it. Anyways, that's what's going on right now. Let's go get dressed. Okay, I lied. I decided that I need to trim my hair. So I'm gonna do that first. Don't at me. I'm DIY. I've been DIY cutting my hair for a long time. We're just hacking in there. There's no method to the. Well, actually, there is method to the madness, but it is chaotic. You know? My goal is to probably have this like above my eyes. So gotta get it quite shorter. What's being gay if you're not giving yourself a weird little haircut every once in a while? Literally, the world is on fire and pedophiles are in charge of everything, so who gives a fuck if you have a weird haircut? Oh, I love cutting my hair because I just like instantly feel like a weight off. Like literally a weight. I have very heavy hair. Like when I say a weight, I mean in a gender sense, which also, yes, I feel a weight off of myself. But in like just a very real, like literal sense. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're going short. It's like kind of nice. I dig that. All right. We're like doing something here. I also love cutting. Another thing I love about cutting my own hair is that I like when I get my hair cut, like I can see the care and intention and like carefulness that people put into crafting really, really beautiful hairstyles. And I love and appreciate that. But I love when I'm working on my own hair because there's literally like no pressure. You know, it's me. Like, I can fuck up my own hair if I want to. Who's gonna tell me otherwise? Like, so I'm just in here making a weird, like, semi-bowl cut. And it's nobody's fault but my own. So, like, there's no need to be stressed out or freak out about it because it's happening. Just, like, be cool. This is cute. Yeah, this is nice also. Let me show you the hair situation we got going. Woo! Hair everywhere. So, yeah, this is fun. This is cute. Now I'm gonna go in with my little razor dude and just clean up the hacky bits, and then we'll probably call this. Actually, maybe I will make it shorter. It grows so long so fast. This is nice. This makes me feel good. Okay. Back to business. All right. This is the DIY haircut we're rocking with. Oh my god, I feel so much better. I feel a weight. I dig it. I dig it a lot, my friends. What is this mysterious lump? Mysterious lump in my freshly made bed. Who could it be? Oh, there he is. Hello, sir. How you doing? Here, you go back to lumphood. There you go. Morning. It is the morning of the market. I am stealing one of my own sweaters. I think it looks pretty good. That works. Because it is cold and rainy today. So we will be inside. Gonna go sell some stuff. And yeah. Happy Saturday, everybody. I'm making the bed. Oh, hi. And also, wild happenings. I got accepted to my first exhibition in Toronto with one of my pieces, which I love. this piece is going to be at a show in Toronto from June 6th to 13th. I'm very, very excited. I literally, like, just as I was getting ready to leave, opened my email and got the acceptance. So, excellent news for today. Very happy. And yeah, so stay tuned. There will be more. Yay, we did it, first exhibition.